Okay, talking today about control in organizations and groups. And I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and she said, "What's wrong with the cult?" Okay, now I don't like to use the word cult because what we're referring to are movements or groups that have some dangerous or negative aspects that pose a significant danger to society or to the individuals joining that group. And I said there's something very wrong with the cult. The one thing that's many things, but so a cult is a pejorative term used to describe harmful or dangerous organizations like new religious movements, sometimes sales organizations, self-help movements, self-improvement movements, and these have particular aspects. I discussed these in other videos, but I just want to say what is wrong with a cult. In fact, some of these groups teach really great things. They have great teachings. They transform people's lives. They help people. So what's wrong? I believe the one thing that's most wrong is it's kind of sunny out, is the hidden agenda. And that is what Margaret Singer talks about in the book Cults in Our Midst. It's the hidden agenda. It's when you join a group to learn how to lose weight, or you learn how to do yoga, or you learn how to meditate, or you learn how to communicate, or you learn how to do sales, you're then entered into a program that you didn't sign up for. A little shade. So you're entered into a program that you didn't sign up for. So for example, let's say you entered into you need to make a little bit of extra money, don't we all, right? We all need a little bit of extra money. I think if we all had an extra $500, $600 to $1,000 a month, we'd all be doing really good. But then we need another $1,000 a month, so that doesn't quite end. So let's say you want to start a home business, a business from home, and which makes sense, right? You want to make a little bit of extra money, you start a business from home. That's a very reasonable thing, and that's a thing that a lot of people think about, right? So it's normal to assume that a large percentage of the population, especially the adult population, is going to look for ways to make money, no matter how rich or poor you are. And as a result, there are a lot of organizations that have a lot of opportunities to make money. So you join one saying, oh, okay, like for example, I like skincare, so I'm going to sell skincare products. And then you get in and they say, okay, good, so take this training course. Good, that makes sense, it's $50. And then then what happens is there are more training courses and more training courses and more training courses, and then maybe they want you to recruit people under you, and then there's pressure to recruit people under you. So now you're part of a hidden agenda, a pyramid scheme. This is not conspiracy theory land. This is just how it kind of works in all these total control organizations. So I think that's what's wrong with cults or movements that have hidden agendas. So the problem, to use the word cult is well, yeah, it is old-fashioned. It is pejorative. It does unfairly categorize people in many cases, and does sometimes unfairly categorize groups that may have a bad past but have trying to remedy that past. And some groups try to really do good, because then they acknowledge the sins of the past, let's say, and they transform. So we can't call all groups cults. We have to be very careful with that term, but we have to be always on the lookout for the hidden agenda. If you're on the lookout for the hidden agenda, I think that's when you can hold your strength. Because you know what? It's likely that you'll get involved in something like this. In your life, you'll get involved in an organization that's just trying to take control of you. And all you have to say is there a hidden agenda here? Am I being pulled down a rabbit hole that I don't want to go on? Sure, fine. If I am, I spent $50, I spent $100, I spent $3,000, whatever you spent, cut your losses and get out. And be thankful for whatever you learned, if you learned anything. That's the best advice I can give about these kind of groups. But if you find yourself being led down a path that you didn't sign up for, definitely get out. Now, there are many groups that have secret teachings. Tibetan Buddhism is based on the like almost a whole religious system based on a hidden agenda. Same thing with Japanese Tantric Buddhism, which comprises the majority of Japanese Buddhism. If you have questions about that or disagree with that opinion, leave a comment below and I'll explain what I mean by that. There are other groups like some of the Yazidi tradition in the Middle East, secretive tradition, but these are established traditions. It's an open secret. the secret societies, you know, like the Freemasons. They are open secrets. They tell you that we have these teachings, and it is secret, and you won't know until you get in. So you sign up knowing what you're getting into, essentially. You sign up knowing that you're getting into a hidden agenda, and there's a reason that teachings have to be hidden, because the level of understanding those teachings is spiritual, or it's allegory, it's a story, and it's hard to learn a lot of these teachings from a book. Sometimes you have to experience them. It's the difference between, let's say, eating chocolate and reading about chocolate. That you know, you can read about chocolate all day, but it's a secret, you know, personal experience actually getting to eat the chocolate. So, and like all secret teachings, they can be a little bit dangerous. You know, eating too much chocolate can certainly be dangerous, especially if it's high in sugar. So, and these kind of groups acknowledge the danger inherent in the kind of more esoteric teachings. That's all I want to talk about right now, but thank you for following, and any questions or comments below. Thank you.